俺が食い止める。行くぞ。俺が食い止める。さっさと気をためろ。死ぬなよ、ベジータ。
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. We got the entire roster of new characters in the game now, as you can see down here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what everybody does. It looks like the two new EXs are indeed Champa and Vados, but the Goku and Frieza, I wanted to quickly see what their stats were. Keep in mind this is including the arts boost system, so these stats take away 13,000 for each. So that would mean that Goku, the strike attack would be 263, 154 for blast, 173 for strike defense, and 170 for blast defense, which is pretty good, especially for a tag switch character. And in terms of the strike and blast cards, the unique ones, they give blast or strike damage inflicted 10%. Pretty good. The art is fire. Now let's go ahead and start with the Jiren. Let us see. Yellow defense type character, maximum stats, transforming for the record. Sheesh. Very fitting for Jiren. Okay, what does his cards do? Whoa, strike cards that restore own health by 5% when used? That's pretty good. Standard strike and blast, but he does have blast armor before transforming. Blue card, massive explode damage. Upon activation, get 30% blue card damage. Cancel of normal conditions and attribute downgrades. 20% additional special move damage if the enemy health is 50% or above. Looking good. Green card, draw a special move arts card next, so a blue card, get 50 key, 20% damage inflicted, level 1 card draw speed for 20 counts, can't stack it, and cancel ally attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Looking pretty good. Okay, so far so good, Jiren. Now it's his kit. This is where things get exciting. So his main ability will transform him into full power, draw a new card if you have 3 or fewer, heal 30% and get 50 key. Reduce 1 Dragon Ball from your enemy and kill all their cards. Very good. AKA Rose's green card or something. Z ability, 35% uni rep, powerful opponent or rival universe blast attack and strike defense. That's good. Blast attack focused with strike defense is always nice because the meta is super strike oriented. But some teams that are revolving around blast attack, you still want strike defense. It's sort of the issue with some blast based teams. They can't tank like these Roses, these hits, these Ultra Vegeta Blues because they don't get enough strike defense. It's always blast attack and blast defense, but this is good. Glad they're doing this. 18% additional for uni rep blast defense. First passive, 25% extra damage against God Key, 90% damage inflicted when he shows up, with 65% reduced damage received, -4 to every single card cost, and nullify abnormal conditions for 60 counts which cannot be cancelled. Looking good, Jiren. Nice little strong counter to Ultra Vegeta Blue, I believe. When he shows up on the field, draw a green card. Get 25 key, 40% damage inflicted, so we're standing at 130%. Go type neutral for the damage that you take when you show up on the field. Okay, that's not too shabby. The following effects occur if the enemy's HP is 50% or above. He gets another 30% damage inflicted. All your enemies take 20% more damage for 15 timer counts, and they all have a -20% to health restore for 15 timer counts. So Jiren already stacking up to 160% damage inflicted if your enemy's HP is 50% or above. Not too shabby. Second passive, if you were to change cover, you take away 1 Dragon Ball from your opponent, take away their attribute upgrades and buff effects, which happens once. I'm pretty sure that includes the anti-endurance out of a rush, doesn't it? But this Jiren doesn't have endurance, so I don't think that really matters. Inflict all the enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20 to all arts costs. That's pretty good. The OG Purple God Goku had something like that, and it was a pain to deal with 49 costing cards. Cover change against strike cards, looking good. Doesn't look like you can chain anything to it though. That's fine. Apply the following effects to all the enemies after you change cover. -2 to their card draw speed. Very brutal, especially for the Boo duo, I think. Inflict attribute downgrade -50% to key recovery as well. So a nice little dead stop to combo potential. Apply the following effects to self every time another battle member is hit with an enemy strike or blast arts attack. Happens 10 times. This effect will activate even after transforming, as long as its activation count has not reached 0. You get 10% damage inflicted for 15 counts, -2 to strike and blast arts cost, -3 to special move cost, and shorten sub count by 1. It's almost like you want to get the transformation ASAP then, if that's the case. Alright, let's transform Jiren. What do we got? Let's see what his strike and blast do. Same thing. His blue card, massive impact damage. They're both melee-based blue cards, I believe. Oh, no, they're not. This one is a ranged one. This one is a melee-based blue one. Okay. 40% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts. Nice. His green card, apply the following effects upon activation. Draw a card, 50 key, 30% damage inflicted. For a short period of time, counter will activate upon enemies' melee tap attacks or strike cards while you're in your fighting pose. Oh, it's a green card counter, very similar to like LF Gogeta Blue. If you pop this green card and your opponent does a tap attack or a strike card, you counter them. You can chain it with a strike, blast, or blue card, and you have nullify enemy cover change. That's pretty good. That's a very, very strong green card. Main ability post-transformation. Randomly draw at most 3 new cards. If you have 3 or fewer, heal 20% of your HP, get 50 key, 50% to the next arts damage inflicted, so save that for a blue, and you nullify cover change for 10 counts. Alright, what do we got? Post-transformation. The following effects, you still have that 20%, 25% damage against God Key. You get an additional 20% damage inflicted, 50% to the next arts damage, so stack the main ability with this passive, 100%, very nice. Yes, card draw speed, 60% key recovery. Holy crap, what the hell is this? Inflict all enemies with the attribute downgrade, -20% to health restore for 40 counts, -50% to strike blast arts power for 40 counts, and -30% to special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power. Damn, that's a heavy nerf, dude. So Jiren, just post-transformation, smack the entire enemy team with a massive amount of power debuffs. When this character shows up on the field, you draw a blue card, happens once. Get 50 key, go type neutral for the damage sustained, happens once, very good. After the enemy attack is over, you heal 10% of your health, 20% damage buff for universe rep, cannot be cancelled, happens once. Shorten sub count for your allies by 3, happens 3 times, and the enemy takes 20% more damage. Oh, what the hell? That's only passive 1? Oh my god, there's more. It's passive number 2. The following effects occur when you change cover. Take away a Dragon Ball, cancel enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects, inflict all enemies with the downgrade plus 20 to all arts cost for 5 counts, knock enemy back to long range if the cover changes against a blast card, which you can chain with a blue. Apply the following effects to all enemies after changing cover. Oh, minus 50% key recovery, -2 card draw speed. That's the same. And then this is the new mechanic in the game. You nullify AoE green cards. So like Kid Buu, for example, happens only once, but if Jiren is standing still or drifting left and right, or he's taking an attack. The receiving an attack is interesting, because does that mean that if you're in the middle of a combo and Kid Buu pops a green, you counter it? Like Ultra Gogeta Blue does for blast cards? Not entirely sure, but yeah, that's very strong. Countering AoE green cards. That's definitely something I haven't heard of. But okay. Jiren looks pretty damn good. Next, we have these 2 characters we did not think we were going to go ahead and get. I'm not even going to try pronouncing it, but a support type, I'll take it. Keep in mind, 13,000 to both these stats, so her strike is actually 143k, her blast is 238k, strike defense is 267k, and her blast defense is 165k, which is about average for support types. We're not really expecting her to be, you know, I don't know, I'm not really expecting her to kick the crap out of anybody here. I did hope that her defenses would be higher though, because I think Pan and GT17, their defenses are in like the low 170s. So I guess they held back there, but perhaps her kit makes up for it. So a strike card will inflict heavy bleed, blue card massive pierce damage, 30% blue card damage upon activation, minus 30% to enemy sustained damage cut effects, very good, and you can inflict extreme bleed. It is a melee based blue. Her green card, restore ally health by 10%, 30% to damage inflicted by your allies, which cannot be cancelled. Can't stack it either, only happens once. Take away the enemy vanish, happens twice. Inflict the enemy with attribute downgrade minus 10% strike and blast power for 15 counts. Holy crap, there's more. Inflict the enemy with attribute downgrade minus 20% to special move, ultimate, or awaken arts power for 15 counts. Inflict the enemy with attribute downgrade minus 20% to health restoration. Dude, I think Universe Rep is the best team in the game now. Jiren does this whole laundry list of debuffs when he transforms. Kyawei, I don't know if that's supposed to be like the Huawei, but Kya instead, does the entire thing with her green card. MVP 17 does it whenever your opponent uses a blue or an ultimate. This is insane. It's like your entire team is just getting nuked in terms of overall power. Another 1% character with an ultimate. Massive impact damage when she uses it, 30% ult damage inflicted for 3 counts. Kills endurance, very good. Upon hit, destroy all of your own cards, randomly draw 4 new ones. Take away all of your enemies' cards, very good. Main ability, randomly destroy 2 of your own cards to draw the ult. And a green card. Restore on health by 20% and key by 50. Nullify cover change for 10 timer counts. For Z ability, Universe Rep, Girls, or Rival Universe based strike and blast defense, and 18% to Uni Rep strike attack. Passive 1. Apply the following effects to self when the battle starts. 80% damage inflicted, 50% extra to her strike damage, reduce damage received by 60%, 50% key recovery, and card draw speed. Wow, that's pretty good. Apply the following effects to self when this character performs a vanish, restore 30 key. She gets her vanish back. 20% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, activates 3 times. 20% damage inflicted for 10 counts with -5 to own arts cost. Applies the following effects to self if own remaining health is 50% or below. Heal 10% of your health, restore your vanish, and get card draw speed. Damn, what? She can get level 2 card draw speed that easily? Huh. That's pretty nifty. She temporarily has MVP 17's unique gauge. She gets her vanish back after using a vanish. It only happens once, and it doesn't reset if she were to swap out and come back. But I don't know, I guess I could make for some clutch plays. Passive 2, her sub count is -2 by default, so it's always 8. She has a cover change against strike cards, which can be chained with a blue. The following effects occur when the enemy switches characters while she's on the field. You draw a green card, happens once, restore 30 key, reduce damage received by 10% for 10 timer counts, very good. That's usually if your opponent has like universal cover changes and they try to hit you with a blue card at least. She's a little bit more tanky. Take away 30 key. That's going to be very important, especially because blue cards cost 50. Following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the field. Shorten ally subcount by 1, happens 7 times. Inflict enemy with the attribute downgrade -1 card draw speed for 3 counts. Whoa, hold on. The following effect occurs every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while she's on the field. She is stacking up -1 card draw speed every time she's hit with a card. That might be one of the strongest debuffs in the game. She is stacking up -1 card draw speed for 3 timer counts. Wow, she's pretty much putting a dead stop to combo potential. That's really good. The following effects occur when this character goes to standby. Randomly draw 1 new card if you have 3 or fewer. Restore ally key by 30. That's actually a really, really good debuff. Huh. Already looking good, game. Damn. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Kahseral, red melee-based unit. 252 strike, 227 blast, 174 strike defense, 171 blast defense, 20% strike damage inflicted arts, pretty good. Heavy bleed with the strike, normal blast, blue card justice bomber, massive explode damage, 20% blue card damage inflicted upon activation. When you're hit, randomly destroy 2 cards. Inflict attribute downgrade -50% to health restore for 15 counts. -50% to key recovery. I need to drink water. So much to talk about. Okay. That's pretty fine. Now, a green card, draw a strike card, restore ki by 50, restore ally health by 10%, 20% strike damage inflicted for 10 counts. All enemies hit with a downgrade minus 20% to health restore for 30 counts. Oh, look, he has an ultimate. Massive impact damage, apply the following effects upon activation, 40% to ult damage, nullify endurance. Very good, melee-based ultimate. Main ability, draw the ult, restore 50 ki, 30% damage inflicted. The following effects occur if there is a defeated battle member, heal 15% of your health, nullify own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 20 counts, and has 5 timer counts with a lock-in. Pretty good. What is the Z ability? Universe Rep, red or purple, base strike attack and blast defense. 18% additional blast attack for Universe Rep. Ability 1, 90% damage inflicted, 60% reduced damage received, 70% ki recovery, minus 5 to strike and blast cost with card draw speed level 1. When he shows up on the field, restore 10% of his health, 30 ki, 20% damage inflicted. Dude, everyone just gets card draw speed now. Also increases own card draw speed level by 1 for 10 counts if there are 3 battle members remaining. Cannot be cancelled. Huh. This guy just gets level 2 card draw speed willy-nilly so long as you have 3 people up. The following effects occur every time this character uses an arts card. Restore on ki by 5, 50% to strike damage inflicted, 5% to damage inflicted by allies. Activation count resets after switch. That's actually not too bad. It's not too bad at all. 5% damage inflicted. What was Pan's? Was it 5% strike or blast depending on the card? It's pretty good. When he changes cover, attribute upgrade, shorten sub count by 3 to self. Effect resets after character switch. Take away 30 ki from your enemy. Take away 15 ki from your enemy. Take away their vanish. Kill 2 of their cards. Wow. When he goes to standby, give 30 ally ki and 15% damage inflicted for 20 counts. When he shows up on the field, if there is a defeated battle member, heal 15%, 30% damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Nullify cover change for 10 counts, and if there are 2 allies defeated, this guy gets endurance and takes away 50 ki. That's pretty good. This is a pretty decent kit. Now we got the EX characters. EX Champa. Melee type EX Champa. Stats are whatever. Normal strike. What purpose do you have, Mr. EX? Because honestly, the standard that I hold for EX characters is EX 18 for Universe Rep. She's amazing. The permanent damage inflicted with the constant sub count manipulation and the card destruction, whatever, she's fantastic. So that's the bar that she has set for this tag. Blue card, massive explode damage, 20% blue card damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, kill 2 enemy cards. Okay. Green card. When hit, draw a blue card, happens twice, restore 50 ki, apply attribute upgrade, shorten sub count by 3 to self for 10 counts, cannot be stacked. Immobilizes the enemy and they take 20% more damage. It's just like the yellow Champa, the immobilization. It's just like Super Boo 2. Main ability, draw a green card, restore 20% of his health and get 30 ki. Apply the buff minus 20% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 20 counts. Shorten ally sub count by 3. Cancel enemy upgrades. Okay. The ability is strike attack and defense with an additional 18% to uni rep blast attack. Passive 1, 90% damage inflicted, 50% reduced damage received. Every time he lands a strike or a blast card, 15% blue card damage for 10 counts. The enemy's strike and blast cards cost 3 more for 15 counts. 10% chance to reduce enemy Dragon Ball by 1. Following effects occur according to the number of timer counts elapsed from the battle start. So after 10 timer counts, minus 5 to all his arts cost. After 30 timer counts, he gets level 1 card draw speed. After 50 timer counts, 20% damage inflicted by allies. Effect activates even if this character is defeated. Nothing too impressive there. When he shows up on the field, draw a strike card. 60% damage inflicted, 20% strike damage inflicted. Reduce damage received by 15% for 15 counts with a 50% ki recovery. The following effects occur per tag universe rep, god key, or rival universe battle member other than this character. Restore on key by 20, 10% damage inflicted. Restore ally health by 5%. Shorten ally subcount by 2 every time when hit with an enemy strike or blast attack while this character is on the field. It seems alright, nothing too crazy. Vados. I wonder if this EX Vados is going to measure up to the Sparking one, because she was amazing. Let's see. Stats or whatever. Randomly, destroy a card, strike or blast. Yeah, defense type. Her defense is not really that impressive, even as a defense type, but she is an EX, so I'm not surprised. Blue card, major explode damage, pod hit, reduce enemy key by 30. Obscure all cards to 5 counts, there's the thing. All cards are turned face down for the effect duration and their position are shuffled, reduce the Dragon Ball by 1. Happens 3 times. Her green card, 80% to the next blast arts damage inflicted, 80% to the next blue card damage, cancel attribute enemies, attribute upgrades and buffs. All enemies are smacked with a -1 card draw speed debuff, minus 100% to health restore as well. That's not bad. Main ability, restore ally health by 30%? That is so much. Restore ally health by 30% and key by 50. 20% damage inflicted by allies. 80% to ally key recovery for 30 time recounts and lower their sub count by 3. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's a lot of key recovery. The Z ability is strike and blast defense for universe rep god key or girls. An additional 18% base blast attack for universe rep. Passive 1, 80% damage inflicted, 60% reduced damage received with 80% to key recovery with card draw speed. Even the EXs have card draw speed now. When she shows up on the field, cancel own attribute downgrades, randomly destroy 1 enemy card, seal enemies special arts. Sealed arts cannot be used for 5 counts. Seal enemies Rising Rush? Whoa, she can seal rushes when she shows up on the field? What? That's amazing. Seal mains, Rising Rushes, and green cards, and kill a card? Wow, that's a fantastic passive. What? Damn, dude, I almost feel like that was wasted on this EX. That's fantastic. That is so crippling. No rush, no main, no green card, kill a card. That's amazing. 30% to damage inflicted against all characters that aren't Champa. Reduces damage received from all characters that aren't Champa. Pretty good. Apply the following effects to self every time when she faces an enemy. Restore her own key by 30. Restore 5% of her health. 20% to blast damage inflicted. Apply attribute upgrade. Minus 30% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 10 counts. Following effects occur upon landing a strike or blast card. Restore own key by 10. Enemy takes 15% more blast damage for 15 counts, and their strike and blast arts go up by 3 for 15 counts. I mean, it's an EX character, so it's not going to be outstanding, but that one passive where she seals up a bunch of stuff is pretty good. Alright, now we got the free characters. I am not sure if I expect them to be outstanding, but I expect them to be good based off of Super Boo. So, stats-wise, 255 strike, 240 blast, 166k for strike defense, 165k for blast defense, not bad. Standard strike and blast, blue card. It's a melee-based one. Massive impact damage, minus 30% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 counts upon activation, not bad. Green card, draw a strike next, restore on key by 30. 20% strike damage inflicted for 15 counts. Nullify on attribute downgrades that are normal conditions for 15 counts. Main ability, draw a blue card. Restore on key by 50. 40% damage inflicted for 20 counts. 40% on crit rate for 20 counts. 30% crit damage, for 20 counts. So he gets the mini Bardock effect post main ability. Z ability is Universe Rep event exclusive for Hybrid Saiyan, strike, attack, and defense. Apply the following effects to self when the battle starts. 90% damage inflicted. Reduce damage received by 65%. Minus 5 to strike. Minus 10 to blast. Applies the following effects to self upon landing a strike or blast hits. Restore on health by 3% and 10% to damage inflicted. When Gohan defeats an enemy, randomly draw 1 new card if you have 3 or fewer. restore ki by 100, and restores vanish by 100%. 50% damage inflicted permanently with -10 to blue card. That's pretty good, actually. 90% there, 50% there, 50% there. Every time he's faced with an enemy, restore 20 ki with 20% damage inflicted, with some card draw speed and 50% ki recovery. If his health is 50% or below when he shows up on the field, he restores 20% of his health, gets a Dragon Ball, and destroys 2 enemy cards. And the following effects occur when changing cover. He gets anti-cover change to self for 10 counts and kill 2 enemy cards. Ah, that's pretty good. It's actually really, really good. I need to drink some water again. There's so much going on. And then finally, this Vegeta. He's a range type. What? 241 to both offenses, 265 for both defenses. It's like they got lazy with cooking up this guy's stats, so they're just like, whatever. Make the first 3 digits the same. Who the hell cares? Let's see. Oh, wow, look at that. Anti-armor. 150% to blast damage against enemy's armor. Blue card, God Break Shot, massive impact damage, cancel enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects upon activation. Happens 3 times. Green card, restore on ki by 30, 20% damage inflicted. Apply attribute upgrade -10% to enemy sustained damage. Card effects to self for 10 counts. Card draw speed, 1 level, 10 counts. Main ability, randomly draws at most 3 new cards when you have 3 or fewer. Restore ally health by 20%, 40% to blast damage inflicted for 30 counts. Randomly destroy 3 enemy cards. The ability is Universe Rep event exclusive or Saiyan Strike and Blast attack. Passive 1. When the battle starts, 80% damage inflicted, 30% blue card damage buff, reduce damage received by 60%, 80% ki recovery. Oh, apply the buff effect. He nullifies cover change for 20 counts. Pretty good. Apply the following effects to self every time an arts card is drawn while you're on the field. If you draw a strike card, get 20 ki and 20% strike damage inflicted for 10 counts. If it's a blast card, 30 ki and 20% blast damage inflicted for 10 counts. If it's a green card... Wait, what? If you draw a green card, you heal your own health by 10% and ki by 15. If you draw a blue card, you get 50 ki and 30% blue card damage. That's a nifty passive. Apply the following effects to self when he shows up on the field. He gets 30 ki and card draw speed. Every time he's faced with an enemy, he draws a new card if he has 3 or fewer, and takes away 25 enemy ki. Every time he uses a strike card, he gets 25% strike damage inflicted for 10 counts, and he stacks up -10 to enemy sustained damage card effects. Every time he draws a blast card, it's 25% blast damage inflicted, and stacks up -10% to enemy sustained damage card effects. Now I can see why they made his offensive stats so low. What the hell? What is this kit, dude? It's not specifically damage inflicted, but he's stacking up quite a bit of damage exclusively to whatever card he's using. Pair that with him restoring a ton of ki every time he draws a card, and stacks up -10% to enemy sustained damage card effects. So Vegeta actually could do some pretty good damage. So all in all, that's all the new characters. Goku and Frieza and Jiren look very impressive. I will admit the other 1% Sparkings look, good, but not outstanding. The free characters look pretty interesting, and the EXs are, outside of Vados's passive of sealing up the rush, and nothing too outstanding to me. There's also some new equipment that I figured we can go ahead and take a look at. In the archive here. Let's see, we saw a few of these already. So there's this one here. 10% health, 10% pure blast attack if Sun Family is a battle member. 10% pure strike attack if Frieza Force is a battle member. For either Saiyan or Lineage of Evil? That's actually a pretty good equip. What? This is a really good equip. What else do we got here? We got this platinum equipment. Blue card damage 10%. 20% strike defense and 10% pure strike defense if Rival Universe is a battle member. 20% strike attack and 10% pure strike attack if Sun Family is a battle member, just for Universe Rep. Did they finally learn not to make these 3 battle member restrictions for these equips? Because that's pretty good. What else is there? There's this. Base blast attack per party member using this equipped. That's not that great. Is this new? I don't think so. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like there's any new awakened equip. Oh, there's also this. Ooh. Oh, event exclusive USS characters. Okay, that's quite a buff. 22% to both defenses, both offenses, 10% health, and 10% special move. Alright, all in all, I think that's all the equipment. There's no new awakened equips here. Yeah, quite the mouthful, but overall, yeah, I gave my thoughts. I think the LF looks good. I think Jiren looks good. I think the free characters are pretty impressive for being free characters. The other 1% characters I wasn't wowed by, but they look alright. And the EXs outside of the anti-rush thing, they look alright. You let me know in the comment section below what you think. But until next time, guys, be on the lookout for the showcases. Peace.